attraction. This fatal attraction. This fatal attraction.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio.
This place used to be a thriving hub of experimental science. Afraid to see the state it's in now.
Till we achieve ascension. Fellow students, ponder this dilemma. One of our transport pods en route from Serene.
Need to finish recharging first.
Enemy spotted.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Either restore my life or avenge my death. You suffered extensive damage, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Damn it all! The door's sealed. We'll need to find another way in.
How many numbers am
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I?
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
286-208 998 How many digits in pi? How many numbers
tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify. Axiom denatured protein slab contains exactly the amount of protein your body can process at a given time. Make Axiom your axiom of choice. From the Order of the Ascendant. In times of peril, remind yourself, contentment is found...
Doors open. Time to make a way.
And plan. Understanding your place, knowing your course, removes all worry and doubt. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Commander, if I know one thing for certain, murdering members of the Order isn't my role within the Grand Plan. Did you just...
In times of peril, remind yourself, contentment is found by accepting your role in the grand plan. Understanding your place, knowing your course, removes all worry and doubt. The following...
You've opened the way forward. Very good work. 0.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by... is it 30 or... Oh! Hello!
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing.
There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse. He's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point. Never a harsh word to anyone, but being in his presence, well, it's as if his stress is infectious. Best not to push him. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people like your friend here, have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it. I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait here and try to prevent my wounds from reopening.
As determined, you're listening to Grand Plan Wireless. For transpiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insights into the future, also music. Stifled by unfulfilling work with no hope of advancement? Tired from fighting off your fellow workers to keep your employment? Want data-driven insight on how to excel at your life? Visit our predictor.
Combatant
Take our
observed.
short 38-minute questionnaire.
Torpificator is charged.
Stifled by unfulfilling work with no hope of advancement? Tired from fighting off your fellow workers to keep your employment? Want data-driven insight on how to excel at your life? Visit our predictory and take our short 38-minute questionnaire to determine exactly what career you are aiming for. Act now and receive a 1-week prognostication from a seer. Absolutely free. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. What happens next may surprise you, but not us. The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
We were once two separate boys. We had no connection till the age of the order gave us no direction. Then we were parallel lines, traveling into infinity.
There's the N-ray device that exemplar Foxworth mentioned.
Yet in such close proximity. And then one day our eyes did meet, and
Everything must be
fate set
before it can become
into
everything.
motion a telltale surge of dopamine. Increased oxytocin, so adrift within a flood of hormonal persuasion. I shall share with you now my heart's complex equation.
Standing by to stupefy.
Coming for you!
I appreciate your help.
Quantity of x squared
resorting to violence.
Hostile in proximity.
Moving in for the step aside. Mitigating the threat. Combatant.
The quantity of X squared plus Y squared minus 1 to the
Aggressor in hand.
Standing by to simplify.
X squared plus Y
Standing by to stupefy. Go for it. Swine. Mitigating the threat. Purification in progress. Target analyzed.
X squared plus Y squared minus 1 to the
Enemy spotted.
Torpificator at ready status. Swine. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat.
X squared plus Y squared minus 1 to the power of 3 all to the power of 3
Standing by to step aside. Might sting. A lot.
Aggressor in hand.
Torpificator is charged.
All on the wrist. Sharpen up. Hostile.
Standing by to stupefy.
All on the wrist.
Next week's
I will restore my life or avenge.
That is the wrath of my heart. That is the wrath of my heart.
Sharpen up.
Torpificator at ready status. This might sting.
the latest
A lot.
data.
Obliteration.
Aggressor fortificator at ready status. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
I'm coming for you!
Abbot Newell here to impart a message of significant value. Conveyed to me by Alexandra Monastery.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Shelter in Matriarch's mercy.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Spearheaded by Administrator Agarwal. Reliably informed his every...
Negative. Recharge incomplete.
This is Grand Plan.
Fortificator at ready status. Fortification in progress. Locking them down.
Enemy spotted.
Resorting to violence.
Though our current cordiality with Auntie's choice continues to hold, remain certain that every department stands united and ready should conflict recommence. Why, simply recall the precision of our air defenses against flying craft, augmented by our Sears technology combined with the deft skills of our exemplars. This keen partnership not only forced our rapacious rivals to drop supplies from high orbit, it sent their ground troops scampering into scattered lines of hastily dug trenches. So much for their baseless conjecture that bookish theoreticians, a tidier paraphrasing of their
Victor, I
colorful
fully understand the
invective,
importance of your
couldn't hold
work.
their own on the
This is
battlefield.
exactly why I push you so.
Until next time,
Your
keep
moral
hail and
justifications
mind
for
your
delaying your
calculations.
delivery are
Like
misguided.
parallel lines,
Dead is
I hope
dead.
someday we'll meet.
What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Hard to recall. Here's an easy acronym. QED. Quickly elucidate and demonstrate. QED. Get to the point and do not vacillate. You've checked your work and verified your data.
You cannot threaten one who
Send in your proof. Don't wait for later. You've crossed your You've dotted your I's. The only thing that's left is publicized. Quickly elucidate.
Pendulous killing tool who has isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my attention with your distance?
Investigating hostile intentions.
Threat detected.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
The dog, you unworthy sprat! They disappeared! Your sunlight, show yourself!
Mobilizing. Stun.
merciless killing tool who has isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my attention with your distantness?
Aggressor at hand.
A quick one, so.
Wrist weapon primed!
Attack the enemy! Straight at them! I'm coming for you! Return to the
Danny! Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Resorting to violence.
Next, the latest field data validating or refuting our forecasts and relevant information for near present
now,
and
let's
future
wrap this up.
calculations. Fellow students, ponder this dilemma. One of our transport pods en route from Zeranium Manufactory 7 has impacted in Antis outpost opportunity, resulting in casualties. Predictably, the corporatist lay people blame us for this tragic event, despite our verifiable innocence. We have launched a thorough study to uncover the orchestrators.
So ends this mission.
No sign of them.
Further beneficial content soon follows. The following song has been determined to facilitate extract
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Combat probable.
Side. Swine.
All on the wrist.
Taking the fight out of them. Mitigating.
You leave at once.
That's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
You there, you must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, the consequences will be exponential. Oh, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be finished. All else is secondary. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. No, don't you understand? If my work is forestalled in any way, so many more will suffer. And I am already much too far behind. I have been forced to enact measures for self-defense in the wake of these cultists. They will serve just as effectively against you. I beg you, leave immediately. Remain, and you will assuredly suffer a violent demise.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension.
Abbot Newell here to report a message of significant value, conveyed to me by Alexandra Monastery's most trusted conjecturer, Seer Wiley. To all those tossed hither and thither by war's perilous fluctuations, the Order invites you to seek stability and shelter in Matriarch's mercy. Alien accommodations do persist. The effort to improve conditions is being spearheaded by Administrant Agarwal, who I have been reliably informed has everything well in hand. I humbly return you now to the previously scheduled program. This is Abbot Newell of Alexandra Monastery, signing off. How was that, Wiley? What? It's still recording? Oh, how do I stop the...
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Continuing as predetermined. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
We were once two separate points.
True transcendence. I have power over...
I'll find my next victim time in the high clouds about.
And face set into motion that telltale surge of dopamine and increased oxytocin. So adrift within a flood of hormonal persuasion. I'm with you now. My heart's complex equation.
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated...
With my I'm ready. Adversary vulnerabilities identity to finish recharging first.
Friend of friends are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. Yet he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
That led from the actuational mental stage to one of transcendence for all. He taught how society treated...
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Moving survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically. Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Would I find a value for love? Would divide my heart by zero? If I input every integer of an intimate connection into a computronic system, would my punch card face rejection? Love does not compute. The variables seem infinite. Love does not compute. It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not compute. If all matter has mass, and thus exerts attraction, could I bear love's weight and measure, or be crushed beneath abstraction? Can I calculate truth or assumption? Where does love fit in a constant function? Love does not compute. The variables seem infinite. Love does not compute. It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not compute. Love does not compute.
is dedicated to all the innovative minds in the Department of Applied Scientism, from their admiring cohort in the Department of Research and Inquiry.
And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
Something hasn't happened if something's not the case. If you find your data missing inside your database, if you need to find alternatives, then radiation is imperative. If something isn't true, then it's subject to review. If X isn't even, if Y isn't prime, if Z has no factors, then it's counterfactual time. If one event occurs and another is precluded from that information, at least be concluded. The proof is like a wall. If what is true and what is false, don't just consider what you know, but bolster your facts based on
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be...
People in the red, Commander.
Yeah! And now, construct your compelling yet voracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
Ascendant anti-morbidic soda. None of the calories with none of the flavor.
From the Order of the Ascendant. An ease-setting witticism to confer to colleagues at break time, the universal equation should maturate more rapidly and solve its own problems. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. The time for that is over. Please.
Don't become a statistic, Commander.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth. Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. At the end of all things, my decisions were predestined. I am not at liberty to divulge the reasoning behind my actions. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain the words would be lost on you.
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do, scientician.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent for years. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you, isn't it? The endpoint?
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well. Very well. I can spare words with you. Explain my perspective. It won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end. If what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolutely have prevented that from happening. We would have predicted it. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees. Dear me. That did sound a little pathetic, didn't it? Self-awareness strikes at cruel times. Suddenly, standing here in this explosive vest makes me feel almost as if I were in the nude. I've been a fool, going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. Let's say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife. See what he knows. Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company. I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar. Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to. I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed. You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Swear I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near-present and future calculations.
Abbot Newell here to impart a message of significant value, conveyed to me by
Boy,
Alexandra.
damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
You'll never be sad when you're absolution. Oh, that apparently was a note to self, not to be read aloud.
Continuing as predetermined. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways. I'm right behind you.
I appreciate your help.
As determined, you're listening to Grand Plan Wireless. For transpiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insight into the future, music. You cannot possibly do the right thing today without knowing what will happen tomorrow. The order of the ascendant we predict tomorrow, so you can have a better day.
If you're feeling anxious about what's next, just wait. Things to come have a way of constantly happening. The future is colliding with the present every moment.
The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Howard?
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. My noggin sure is sore.
7510580097449. You haven't seen my landmine supplier, have you? I hope he hasn't blown it. Kill me! And him if he doesn't show soon. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day? Feast the—
How many digits in pi?
Don't make me call Mapother and Mudge over. They don't like no fighting for free.